Crazyspartan here. Alright, man, as always, before I start the video, I just want to say thank you to you guys for offering support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. The Storytime Sunday video didn't get as much love as I thought it would, so I'm probably not going to continue on with the series. But I want to start doing a top 5 or a top 10, you know, every Monday or every Tuesday of every week, I guess. So if you guys want to see that, you know, like this video right here, and also just keep watching. Alright, so in today's video I'm gonna be discussing, in my opinion, alright, this is my opinion, you guys don't have to agree or disagree or whatever else. These are my 5 ideas that can make Black Ops 4 great. Alright, so these are things that either, you know, Treyarch should do or Activision should do to bring to this game, or just things that I would like to see. And, you know, in the comment section, let me know if you guys would like to see these as well. And also, I will be covering the patch notes that went live yesterday, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So, this is some gameplay of me using the Hades with the operator mod. Now this class setup is absolutely ridiculous, man. I recorded a 23-0, or I done a 23-0 gameplay yesterday, but unfortunately I couldn't recover the footage, so I decided, you know, I might as well go on ahead and get a good gameplay for you guys. And this is a pretty good one. I sat back, you know, whenever I popped my UAV in the sky, great things happen. Alright, so let's go on ahead. I want to say I'm going to go on ahead and cover the patch notes first. Now, yeah, so it went live yesterday. Alright, so I'm reading this off of Charlie Intel. So if you guys want to go read the patch notes, they're on there as of right now. So, the patch update for version 108 is 14 gigabytes on PS4, and it's gonna be 22 on Xbox One. Alright, shut up, shut up, there you go. Okay. Alright, so it's a pretty huge update for Xbox One, and it's not so big on PS4. Alright, so these are some of the things that were improved. I'm going to give us, you know, a summary of everything that went live for the patch yesterday. So for multiplayer, there were some stability improvements made. Hardpoint spawns were adjusted. It doesn't specifically say for what maps, but I guess that's just in general. Then care package and Hellstorm adjustments were made. Speaking of which, in this video right here, in this gameplay you guys are watching, there's a specific point where I use the Hellstorm and I target 3 enemies, but I only get 1. I don't know if they nerfed the Hellstorm or whatever they done yesterday with that update, but it didn't do damage like it normally used to. Alright, so you guys just stay, you know, put for that. Player identity HUD updates, which I'll explain that to you. Basically, I guess in Blackout, whenever you kill somebody, it will have the damage you dealt to them, and then their player card, or your player card, or no, their player card. So, back, you know, before then, it used to be just the damage that you dealt, so now they threw up their player card just to make it, you know, a little bit better for the eyes. Alright, challenge fixes were put in there. CWL custom game updates were in there as well, and then miscellaneous game fixes. Alright, so zombies had quite a few stability updates across all maps, and then the Dark Ops challenge for zombies mode, I guess, was adjusted. Alright, so I think this is the Hellstorm that I was talking about right here. So, as you can see, I target 2 right there, but I only get 1. I don't know if it was because it didn't lock on or whatever else, but prior to that, I would have got all of them. So, I don't know what happened to the Hellstorm. And then also in Blackouts, kill cam and heads up display identities got updated, I guess. So we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into the multiplayer part of it. So spawn adjustments were made for hardpoint, adding calling card and emblem for killed enemies to the player HUD. So I guess whenever you kill somebody in multiplayer 2, it'll show their player card and the damage you dealt to them as well. There's quite a few stability fixes that were here. When a UAV was active while another player, well, these were crashes, I guess, that would occur. So I'm not really going to go over those. Let me see. Yeah, there's quite a few for zombies. And then, like I said, in Blackout, the calling card thing was added as well. So yeah, that was it. Basically, there were a lot of stability improvements. There were some changes made to the Hellstorm with targeting issues. There was some, zombie stability fixes, but that's really about it for that update right there. It's not as interesting as a title update, you know what I'm saying? This was more to fix stability issues in the game. Now, I don't know how that guy missed me, but there was 2 of them right there, and I just picked those 2 up. So I call him my UAV right here. Now look at how many enemies spawn over here, dude. The whole team is over here, but I can only get 2 of them before I was eventually picked off right there. But let's go on ahead and hop into my top 5 ideas to make Black Ops 4 great. Alright, now like I said, this is my opinion. You guys don't have to agree. You guys don't have to disagree or whatever. These are just things that I'd like to see and things that you guys may like to see as well. Alright, so they're in no particular order, just things that we as a community want to see for multiplayer. Now, if you guys want to see some ideas for Blackout, or if you guys want to see some zombies ideas, let me know in the comment section below. Alright, so the first thing that personally me and I'm pretty sure you guys would like to see is more weapon variants. Alright, so I think all in all on this particular meta of the game, we only had, what was that, maybe the ICR Blinding Glory was one, and I don't know how I missed him with the Tempest right there. But yeah, the ICR Blinding Glory was one. I can't say Glory for some reason. It's kind of weird. But yeah, the ICR Blinding Glory was one. Then you had the SG-12 Boombox. Then you had the GKS Damascus, the Titan Sandstorm, and I want to say that was it. And the yeah, I want to say that was it. Let me just make sure. I don't want to steer you guys wrong. So yeah, there goes the Blinding Glory right there. Then you had the Damascus for the GKS. Then you had the Sandstorm. And then moving over to the secondaries, the SG-12 Kill Camo, I guess. Or the boom, the kill camo. My fault. The boombox is the how would you say it? I don't really remember what it will be considered. I guess it's the which I have the boombox, but I just don't use the SG-12 all that much. But we only had those specific few weapon variants within the game. Personally, me, I would like to see maybe 2 or 3 weapon variants per class or per weapon. So, for example, I would like to see the KN have like 2 or 3 weapon variants. The Rampart have 2 or 3. Just 2 or 3 weapon variants for each gun in the game, alright? That may seem a little too much content, but think about it. Alright, last year in Black Ops 3, we had all those DLC weapons drop. I mean, tons and tons and tons of melee weapons and all that, so I don't see why it should be a problem for us to have 2 or 3 weapon variants per weapon. So that's just me. Alright, so personally, more weapon variants would be dope if they were added into the game, which they might be in the future, but we just have to wait and see. Alright, so the next thing that I want to, the next idea that I would like to see, and you guys may like to see as well, better skins. Alright, so I know that you guys probably think, like, and I think about this as well, we can't see our characters. Alright, so why would we need better skins for these characters if we can't see them? That's a good question. So basically the second, and I'll get to the reason for that in the second part of this. So if you look at the Black Ops theme, alright, and if you look at Frozen Forest, alright, so this is the Frozen Forest camo. It's just white with like a digital camo on it. But if you look at Tacitus, it's the same thing but a different color. You know what I'm saying? Now I know these aren't camos that you would buy, or camos that you could purchase with COD points in the contraband stream, but it still doesn't matter. There's no excuse for this laziness on Treyarch's part, or Activision's for that matter. So I hope Treyarch releases some better skins for us in the future. I mean, because they virtually look the same. Alright, there's no editing here. This is it. Alright, so but yeah, I would just like to see better skins. And as far as us actually seeing them, the only time you'll actually see them is when you're killed on the kill cam, or when you do a taunt in game. Alright, personally, I would like to see a winner circle brought back to the game, similar to Black Ops 3's winner circle. Similar, I might be wrong, but I think World War II had a winner circle as well. So that could be something that they could integrate into the game to make us visually aware of these camos, and also other people as well. Maybe you do the best play and then you do a brief winner circle at the end of the game. I know that adds more time to the match that was already there, but think about it. When you play a blackout match, you're playing for a very long time, and then you gotta wait, I think it's like, what, 45 seconds to a minute before the next match starts. So there's no excuse of why there can't be a winner circle in the game. So that's the second idea that I have. Alright, so the third idea, and it's not much of an idea, it's just maybe a base fix that should be in the game, and that's changing the logic of the specialists. Alright, so what I mean by this is whenever Nomad throws out his mesh mine, alright, now I don't know if it goes away when he dies, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I'm pretty sure it stays there, alright? So when you think about Nomad in Black Ops 3, alright, whenever his hive was deployed and when he died, guess what? The hive wasn't there anymore. It went away. So why is it that in this game the mesh mines stay there after he dies? They should go away, alright? Because to be honest, and I might be speaking for myself, I might be also speaking for you guys as well, I'm personally tired of dying by them shits. Like, I hate dying by the mesh mine, alright? So personally, me, they should go away after every single time Nomad dies, alright? Think about it. Whenever the seeker drone gets deployed, it can be destroyed, right? Alright, it can be destroyed. Alright, also, Crash's assault pack can be destroyed, right? What's another? Let me see. Sensor darts can be destroyed, and tac deploys and razor wire can be destroyed. So after all of these abilities, whenever you die, they should go away. That's just me. That's just my idea of it. Now I know people are probably like, why would the razor wire go away if it's already physically been put down? Well, fuck, you can put the tac deploy down and it could be destroyed, can't it? it wouldn't make any sense for it to not be able to be destroyed, because then it just wouldn't be realistic. So that's all. That's what I gotta say for that. And also a little quick point that I want to make. So I know a lot of people don't like running scavenger, and personally me, I like running it because the class setups that I use are oh yo, he just looked at the update that just popped into the screen right as soon as it popped up. That was really dope. Anyways, so think about it. People don't like running scavenger, and me personally, I like running it, right? But for the people that don't run scavenger, they depend on Crash to deploy that special ammo out, right, for his assault pack. What if, after every death, you still kept your assault pack? Like, you still kept the ammo that you got from it, but once you use it, it's gone. Alright? So, that's just me. I would just like to see the fact that, you know, we can still keep the ammo for the assault pack after we die. Alright? And even Crash himself should be able to keep, you know, his ammo, because it's specially catered to him. Alright? That would promote more people wanting to run Crash. That would promote more team play in the game, and it would make more people want to run him. So, that's just me. Alright, so, will that possibly be implemented into the game? Probably not, because some people would consider it overpowered, but it's not a lethal ability, it's a teamwork ability. So, that's just me. Alright, moving on to the fourth idea that I have is bringing back weapon charms. Alright, now I know y'all remember them weapon charms from, you know, World War II. Whenever there was a specific event, like the Winter Siege event and the Days of Summer event and all of those events, we would have weapon charms that would dangle off the side of our weapons that we could see, and that would be really dope. Like, the flamingo was one that I had a basketball, I had a soccer, I had a bullet shell, you know, just certain, you know, weapon charms that were really, really dope, you know, that were implemented on those weapons, you know what I'm saying? And if you look at, let's just say, I'm gonna go to Prophet, alright, because Prophet's my favorite character in the game. Look at these weapon tag, or these weapon tags, these tags, alright? So, these are really dope freaking tags. What if, instead of spraying them on a damn wall, we can have them as weapon charms instead? Now, this squid right here with the bubble bath around him, that would be a pretty dope charm. This royalty, you know, tag right here would be a pretty dope one. The chicken with the egg, you know, that would be really dope. Just, these should be weapon charms, alright? I mean, yeah, it's Infinity Ward's, you know, it was Infinity Ward's game, but, you know, Activision could take this and probably spin it around for a, you know, a Black Ops, put a Black Ops 4 flair on it, you know what I'm saying? So, personally, I would like to see these tags turn into, like, charms for our weapons, alright? It would incentivize people to grind them out, because guess what? We could see them dangling on the side of our guns, alright? So, that's just me, alright? So, moving on to, my fifth and probably the most important idea that I would like to see implemented, and that could make Black Ops 4 just even better. TDM should be 100 kills. I'm not gonna say it again. Well, I probably might, because I love the idea just that freaking much, and I'm pretty sure you guys do as well, and my boys love the idea. Just Treyarch, just change TDM to a base 100 kills, alright? Similar to what happened with Black Ops 3. At the launch of Black Ops 3, the kill counter was set at 75. But due to the fast-paced environment of the game, it was eventually changed to 100 kills. Now, Black Ops 4 is not as fast-paced, but then again, with all the you know, with Ruin's grapple gun, with him being fast-paced as a character as he is, with, you know, the Tempest being really good like it is, man, this game would be so much more enjoyable, man. Treyarch, please, listen to me, alright? Just make TDM base 100, alright? Or, if you guys don't want to do that, bring TDM back, you know, TDM 100 as a permanent playlist in the game. It doesn't have to be featured, it can just be in the playlist of the game, you know what I'm saying? Put it in the core section, you know what I'm saying? Put TDM 100 in the hardcore section. It doesn't matter, just as long as it's implemented into the game, alright? You can still keep Safeguard there, or Gun Game, or Mercenary Mosh Pit, or whatever else you want to put for the featured playlist, but just put it in the core and the hardcore sections, alright? Because I know some people love playing hardcore, and I'm not dismissing you guys, but hey, bring it back for both playlists, alright? Or just make it a permanent thing in the game, alright? So, that, you know, basically sums up my top 5 ideas that can make Black Ops 4 a really great game, and also these are some ideas that you guys, you know, would like to see implemented in the game. That's just me, alright? So, I know you guys wanted to probably see the class setup that I was running in that gameplay. I don't really remember what the score was. I think it was like 25-3 or something like that. But it was a really good gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'm using the Hades with the hybrid mags, the suppressor, and then the operator mod, which is the crossbar, I think it's called, which takes up like 3 perk slots or 3 attachment slots. Now, most people probably don't like that idea because they like having their perks and whatever else. But hey, personally me, the Hades, it seems to work better at close to medium ranges rather than long ranges. So with this operator mod right here, it encourages rushing, which I know a lot of people like rushing. And personally, the accuracy that you get on this thing, I know you guys seen it in the video or in the gameplay. I was hosing people down with this thing, alright? So I have hybrid mags on there. I think it bumps it up to, what is that, 84 rounds or 85 rounds in the mag, plus it reloads faster. And also I put the suppressor on there simply because, you know, the damage is already pretty okay on it, but or actually it doesn't do anything to your damage, it just does it to your range. But I found that the stealth benefits heavily outweigh the, you know, the range aspects of the weapon, simply because you're going to be rushing, alright? For my gear, I use the ComSec device simply because I like having my streaks in the sky before everyone else. Some people would prefer stem shot, which probably might be the better choice simply because you're going to be rushing more. Some people like body armor, but personally me, I like the ComSec device, alright? My score streaks are a hell of a lot cheaper, alright? With the, you know, with the score streak update and everything, I think a sniper's nest is like 1,050 points. Nah, fam. With the ComSec device, it's only 850 points. That's it. So there's that. All right. Moving on to my perks setup right here. I'm running Scavenger, Gung-Ho, and Dead Silence. Now, personally, some people would probably take out Gung-Ho and maybe equip a launcher for, you know, the barricade and the razor wire and the UAVs and the counter UAVs and, you know, just score streaks in general. Personally, that's not a bad idea simply because you have an LMG there. But for me, you know, the team that I run with, my boys, you know, one of them will have a rocket launcher just to take out, you know, kill streaks on that support front. So I basically put on Gung-Ho to replace that. Now some people like Skulker, which Skulker's pretty useful depending on how you use it, but the only map that I deem it useful on is Arsenal. Whenever you're in that, you know, tunnel duct system or in the air vents, whatever, that's one, you know, situation where it's useful. Or people just, you know, run lightweight. I said hardline, Lord. Bring that back. That's something I would want to see brought back in the next Call of Duty. It might be, if Modern Warfare 4 is a thing, they might bring it back or whatever else, but that's just me wishful thinking. But lightweight is just something that people use to get to those firing positions faster, to catch the enemies off guard. But and then I run Dead Silence to, you know, not be able to hear my own footsteps, because in this game right here, footsteps are hella loud, man. I don't even run with a headset on, but I got Turtle Beaches, but when I do, Lord Jesus, I can hear footsteps from a mile away. So Dead Silence is a really useful perk. It's probably the most, it's probably the best perk in this tier setup right here. Tracker doesn't work as good, I think, as it did in Black Ops 3. Team Link is just stupid. Simply because you have a radar that shows where your teammates are at. And Ghost doesn't work as well, which I hope they'll be fixing that in the next update, maybe next week or whatever else, the next title update, whenever that may be. And then, like I said, I run Gunko simply because I think it's one of the most useful perks in this tier setup right here. Lightweight could be useful as well. And then for my perk 1 slot, I run Scavenger simply because I love going on long kill streaks. Alright, Engineer works really good if you have a rocket launcher set up, which I don't, so I don't really use Engineer like that, and it's pretty useful for those aggravating mesh mines. Alright, Flag Jacket is okay for those RX-CD cars, and for Battery's War Machine, it actually suppresses her War Machine actually quite a considerable amount. It'll give you time to get out of there, and, you know, heal yourself. Alright, Tac Mask is really good. It offers resistance, you know, to the 9-bang, which is probably the most overpowered thing in the game. My boy John picks at me about the Tempest being the most overpowered, but it's not. Alright, the 9-bang is probably the most overpowered thing in the game, equipment wise. So and then obviously the primary operator mod is gonna be in the class setup as well. So that rounds out the class setup right there for you guys, and that sums up the video. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to click that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe for more Crazy Spartan content. Also, John's link is in the description of my channel below, so don't forget to go check him out. He does really good content. I don't know if he's uploaded on there in the past couple of days, but y'all go check him out. Tell him Crazy Spartan sent you. And also, I have a Twitch, which I might go ahead and start streaming on Twitch. You know, just to mix things up a little bit. I still got to figure out how Twitch works, but if you guys want to go give me a follow on there as well, that would really mean a lot to me. And also, if you guys want to play, you know, Black Ops 4 with me, you guys see my gamer tag up there and above my character's head as well. So shoot me a friend request, and I'll be more than happy to play with you guys. Maybe you guys can be featured in one of my videos. So feel free to send me a friend request, and we'll hop on. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will check you out in the next video. Peace out.